and welcome to Asian Pulse Television. I am your host Samira and thank you for tuning into your informative and educational network. We are broadcasting from the unceded territory of Samihamu, Katsi, Kwantlen, and Musqueam Nation. We are grateful for the First Peoples of this land for sharing this beautiful space with the rest of us. I will be right back after these words from our sponsors and thank you for the sponsors.
क्या आप अपना ड्रीम होम खरीदना चाहते हो या अपने घर से पैसे निकालकर अपने किचन या अपने घर को रेनोवेट करना चाहते हो लेकिन बैंक्स ने आपको मना कर दिया है? आप मुझे कॉल कर सकते हैं यानी विक प्रसाद को। मैं एक इंडिपेंडेंट मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर हूं जो कई बैंक्स और क्रेडिट यूनियंस और प्राइवेट लेंडर्स के साथ काम करता हूं।
For more information, please call Vic Prasad at 604-306-6647. Vic Prasad is one of the top brokers of Invis Craft Mortgages and is also a member of the Canadian Mortgage Brokers Association of BC.
For any kind of visa-related services, contact Milky Way Immigration, a galaxy of opportunities located at Unit 209-9547 152 Street, Surrey, BC. They have licensed immigration consultants, placement officers, and LMIA experts to meet your immigration and recruitment needs. Book one-time free consultation either on Facebook or by calling 604-396-0005.
If you like to be our sponsor and provide sponsorship to any segment of this show, please get in touch with Camilla by calling this number 604-537-5123. Our guest today is Anthony Remedios from Remedios and Company and Bhaskar SD from Indo-Pacific Foundation of Canada, who are here to talk about the foundation and work of this foundation. Let's have a look.
Hello and welcome to Asian Pulse. I have two great people in the studio for the first time on our set, and they are with Pacific Foundation, a brand new foundation, just started a few months ago in April, and they have done so many things from that time until now. So they are here to talk about the foundation, who are they, and why they thought they need to start a foundation. So my gentleman on my right is the lawyer, Anthony Remedios.
That's right.
Yes, thank you. And he has his own law firm in downtown Vancouver, in Richmond, and in Surrey. And with him is marketing person with the same firm, Bhaskar. And Bhaskarji and the lawyer both are here, and this is the mastermind behind the foundation. So we'll talk about the foundation. So welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The foundation was formed not too long ago.
Yes.
Partly a result of Bhaskar's ability to see the need for a foundation to expand our law firm's interests.
Okay.
And our law firm was set up 30-something years ago in Vancouver with the sole purpose of assisting the new immigrants, primarily at the time from Hong Kong. And it expanded from Hong Kong to the immigrants and from China, from Taiwan, from Fiji, from India, from the Philippines, from Korea, and from Japan. So that created a large group of people, which I was not expecting, but it turned out to be extraordinary. If you think of it, we have plane loads of newcomers every day pouring into British Columbia,
Yes.
all looking for opportunities and a new country, business prospects, and all who have aspired to do something new. And our law firm focused to support and help these groups. And as a result of that, it started with the practice of law in the area of immigration, which inevitably expanded to real estate, corporate commercial, later on to securities, litigation, and now we're quite involved in what we call mergers and acquisitions. And so we've amassed a team of lawyers and staff and paralegals all over British Columbia and key team players from China and India and Korea, helping us put our communications and tentacles into the Pacific Rim. We have established the Indo-Pacific Foundation of Canada. And the idea is to allow the communities to work together and promote opportunities, synergies, and friendship, cultural exchanges. Diversity is very important. We have hired many articling students from the different communities, giving them chances to become lawyers in British Columbia. Because, as you know, in the past, restrictions on new entry of minorities has not been that free. So I've done my best to bring them all in, and I will continue to do so. And as a result, we established this, and we let Basker help us in developing this idea of the Indo-Pacific Foundation. So,
Thank you so much. In one go, what is your mission, your vision of this foundation, where it started, how it started, and who is it for?
yes.
Yeah, so I'll let you go ahead.
Okay, so you heard what Anthony is saying. So whatever he says, everything is diverse. He kept on talking about diversity because when people like me, who are lawyers from different territories, who come here, they technically don't get opportunities. That's where a lot of people, lot of lawyers, in fact, in British Columbia, in Surrey, and all over. They owe a lot to Anthony because they got that chance.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
he is well respected. So he's sitting here. That's why I'm not saying that. But a lot of people I spoke knows him because he has done them. He has given them the opportunity which nobody has given them.
Yeah.
The mainstream. So he helped them to bring into the mainstream. Coming from there, so Anthony kept on talking about how to unite. The idea is we always see like Indians, Chinese, Koreans, Japanese, Fijians. In fact, I was talking to Shashiji and all that.
Yeah.
Everyone tends to work among their own communities because that's a very very comforting zone. They don't want to get into some zone where they have to start everything from scratch. But the idea is what we realized: the money and the idea are not always on the same side of the community. It's always on the other side. That's why while we are doing stuff with the law for mergers and acquisition stuff and all that, we realize, why Indians can't work with Chinese, why Chinese can't work with Koreans. If they start working with each other, the business prospers.
Yeah.
So the idea starts from there, and then we thought, why can't we form a foundation? Because we are actually doing that work, uniting people, on the legal side, because we also connect dots. So when we thought we put this foundation, and we started giving call outs to some of the businesses, and they wholeheartedly thought it's a brilliant idea, if we can create this platform. And we had our launch on April 11th, and it was quite successful. The event was, there was a lion dance, there was a Korean dance, there was an Indian performance, there was Bhangra. So, and the group was audience. It's like all diverse. So for everyone, there was something new. The food was diverse. The Chinese restaurant is trying to prepare samosa, So I'm saying the diversity, the fusion should start everywhere,
Yeah.
So it started there. And eventually what we saw, is like a big turnout of focus towards our foundation. And I'll tell you, the mission is very simple. What Anthony is trying to do, connect the Indo-Pacific, we're exactly trying to do it here. We are saying the foundation is the main center point, okay? And it can attract people, future entrepreneurs from different territories. They can look at this foundation. This foundation can act as a central point, And then people from different countries, when I came in 2017, we have to Google up everything because you don't have friend circle, you don't know whom to ask, you have a lot of to do research and all that, So if foundation can act a savior kind of a thing for them, give them information and tell them, hey, listen, this is you have immigration needs, you have insurance needs, you have realtor needs. All the members are part of the foundation. Go there. So for the members, it becomes a real business referral. So they decide whether they want to do business with that member. But at the foundation, we at least help them to navigate the waters. We at least making their life a little bit easy, you know.
Yeah.
And then also, this is one part. The second part is whoever the future entrepreneurs from this part, they want to venture out to the Asia Pacific. Like we have clients, you know, they want to go to Korean market, they want to go to Taiwan market, Indian market. So we have liaisons, we have offices in all those countries, you know, through our law firm. So that's why I always say law firm is the base, because it pushes out all the business referrals to the people. That's how law firm is connecting the foundation. So this is one part of our mission. Second part is what we want to do is we call ourselves as a very green focused foundation. The idea is green is the future, you know. We are living in a concrete jungle. We have to go back to the primitive era where there is no pollution and all that. We want the development, but we don't want the pollution to attack, you know.
Right, yeah.
It diminishes all the purpose, you know. What we have to do, we have to again bring that green concept back. The government is doing exactly that thing. They are promoting green and clean tech. So our foundation is focused on that. As a law firm, we are doing quite a few green and clean tech deals right now. You know, with Korea, connecting with Korea, and BC Korea has a very high technology on green and clean tech. We are technically building a bridge. The law firm is technically building a bridge between Korea and BC so that the technology transfer can happen and that becomes a Canadian product and export ready. So whatever I say, there has to be a business angle, you know. So our foundation wants to do, you know, green, clean tech stuff. So we want to create a fund. And what we do, we want to give a call out to future entrepreneurs like from First Nation and mainstream students and ask them, hey, if you have a green idea, which can be a good for Canada, there will be a steering subject matter expert committee. You can pitch it to them, you know, if they like it. So as a foundation has a lot of members, like law firm, BDC, all the banks, we can mentor them. And also we can give them some money in the form of money, you know, so that they can get that idea, you know, they can create a prototype. So if they can get something out of some support, you know, at least you know, they can move faster. Right now, everything is on the head, you know. If we can help them with some money, they can put that idea into something very specific.
Yeah. Especially young entrepreneurs.
That's true.
For the young generation, you know, whose parents have been working really hard and they want to start little businesses or have ideas, we are there to help them. The idea is, it's not just for ourselves, it's to help the communities and their children, the young generation, the future.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I was going to say, so you put your own money or you put the money, because foundation is always, has to be some money in there, right?
Well, we have
And then-
5 founding members,
Okay, so-
directors, and we have been funding this as we go.
So you are the one that started the foundation.
Yes, someone has to do it, otherwise no one moves.
So if somebody is watching you now, maybe a student or a businessman, and they are looking into getting some funding, is there a criteria under what they can apply for funding?
Well, we currently, because it depends on small businesses, medium, so we don't do gigantic businesses, but small immigrant businesses,
Some
tech
projects,
businesses, projects here in British Columbia, here in Canada, here in the Indo-Pacific region. It could be a project in India and or in Korea. For example, I'll use an example.
Yeah.
We have a consulting company, Canadian consult, not our consulting, a group of other guys.
Yeah.
They have created an opportunity for a Korean company with a technology to come over to Canada, and we have put them, because they need funding to develop this, but in terms of funding, they need a lot of funding. So we have put them in touch with one of the largest companies in the Indo-Pacific to work with them to develop their technology. And suddenly they're like, you would not have these opportunities to meet these companies if it weren't for help.
If
you didn't have help.
Yes.
And, we fortunately, with our 30-something years of working in China and Taiwan and Korea and India, we have the contacts. Now, in terms of the Canadian contacts for Canadian businesses here, we have the contacts for small businesses.
Yeah.
And we have the contacts in the government to encourage development of business in Canada, in British Columbia. So we put it all together, and whoever needs help, someone wants to open a grocery store, a beauty parlor, whatever, we can talk to them and figure out how to help them. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And we
The way
also connect them, because if we know somebody is interested to
Yeah.
put funds into a business, because, then for us, that's why I say money and the idea.
Yeah.
It's always on the opposite side, we connect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's for us, our foundation, it's not for profit, because we're a nonprofit.
Okay.
But we're helping people get together, and we're filling in a gap, because there are lots of communities with societies, associations, and the associations are funded by the government,
Yeah.
and they help the community. But they don't help the community in terms of business development.
No.
And so we are trying to be right in the middle of it all these communities, and we put them all together and help them in the Indo-Pacific region, outside of Canada and in Canada, Canada being one country of many countries
Yeah.
in the Indo-Pacific region.
I call it world on my plate.
Yes.
Well, yes, it goes from Chile, down in South America,
Yeah.
all the way up here, round, back to Japan, to Korea, down, includes Fiji, includes Australia, includes India.
Yeah.
And if you think, two of the most important countries, India and China, are coming
Powerful,
fast.
Yeah.
And
And
so,
they are part of this.
yeah, and we have to keep Canada linked to the Pacific Rim, the Indo-Pacific region,
Yeah.
properly,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yes.
And sometimes there's a misunderstanding of business cultures, etc. But we focus entirely on business
Yeah.
and opportunity.
So this is the first time, and you like to say you just started on April 11th. What is your vision? Where are you going from here? Like events, are you gonna, and you had one already, and now you are saying you're going green. You want Canada to be healthy. You want Canada to be green, and you are doing yoga on the International Day of Yoga, which is United Nations Declaration on June 21st. And so where are you going? I just want to in my head, I just want to have a map saying, where is this movement going? You just started, you already have gone all over the world.
Well, we've been around the world. Our law firm works
Yeah.
with clients
Yeah.
from all over the place, and we see the need to bring it all together in different aspects. One, to bring the communities together,
Yep.
to introduce Canadians to Canadians,
Yeah.
and have a better understanding, and then to allow business opportunities to energize, for now, British Columbia, but we're talking about energize the whole of Canada, but Canada is very big.
Yeah.
So just British Columbia for now. And we link British Columbian companies with companies in South America, in Asia, and around the Pacific Rim, giving them the opportunities. We also want to help the youth. And in doing that, we've also noted that Canada has certain needs, one of which is health. It suffers from a medical system that is slow, very slow, but we have a really good medical system, notwithstanding.
Yeah.
It's just that it's slow. And lots of people are not well informed as to health. So we look at fitness suddenly, and we come up with an idea of Canada Fitness, which we can put the fitness community together to help develop healthy people. Healthy people means if you had a better immune system, you would have been stronger during COVID and all these other things. But if you have a poor system, you're not. So we were trying to tell people, other than buying a machine and putting it in your basement, no, get out there. So we're trying to be proactive.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be catchy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't only yoga is BD's baby.
Yeah.
But it doesn't only have to be yoga. It could be
Yeah.
ping pong, badminton.
Yeah.
And it could be countries and countries.
Yeah.
Small little small little introductions of sporting events that are for the fun of it, the community. Not, we're not talking big commercial
Yeah, and
soccer
competitions,
games.
yeah.
Yeah, we're having
Just-
fun.
Yeah, just move your body, move
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
stay healthy.
Yeah, and
eat
if all
healthy.
and this goes for not just the youth, but also for the fogies, the old guard, and everybody needs
Yeah,
to get out
yeah.
under the sun.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
live
that's
in
what it
such a
is.
beautiful country. It's not polluted. You can breathe clean air.
And drink clean
and
water.
Drink clean water. We are so blessed in living in a country like that. So we have to be mobile. We have to move your body around.
Yes.
That's the only way of fitness. We are not asking you to join in 10, 15, 20
No,
kilometer
no.
ride or marathon.
Yeah,
but
'cause
just move your body.
The marathon concept and all these races and all, it sounds good, but when you're asking people to run, a lot of people can't. We even walk.
I know, never
So,
mind.
so you have to get
Start
different
slow.
events for different
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Wrap up.
Yeah.
Just wrap up. What do you expect from this organization? Those people that are watching you today.
So what we expect is we will keep on connecting the dots, keep
Yeah.
on connecting the diverse people, with all the events we have planned, with the green focus, not only the tech side, also on the health side. So health has to be green, So I talk it green because then go out in the garden and do exercises, walk. That's a green part, eat the healthy food, the vegan stuff and all that. So idea is put green into perspective and try to connect people and also try to see if we can do business together.
Yes.
So idea of the foundation is we keep on connecting all the diverse people. We are not a community specific organization. We are for all. Everyone has something to join.
Yes, and something to contribute and
Yes.
something to give. Thank you both for taking this time out and coming. And we had such a great and healthy conversation. Hope after this yoga is done that you guys are back and talk about your next venture, which you guys doing.
Yes.
I mean, just started and look at when I'm listening to you guys, your vision, your dream you have, how you can connect the dot and get everybody together. That's how it should have been. But even if you started now, it's never too late.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for both of you sharing your views with our viewers and about the foundation. And please have your pen ready, paper ready to jot down these numbers. Angel Music Production is bringing another mega show on August 4th at Punjab Banquet Hall in Surrey. There will be entertainers from 6 different countries which you have never witnessed before. So get your tickets ready by calling Mike Singh, promoter at 604-818-9405. Bulla Rugby Tournament is taking place in Delta on the week of August 17th and August 18th. There will be over 25 rugby teams from all over Canada participating in this tournament. For sponsorship and for more information, please call Sela Munituraga at 778-713-2418. If you are organizing any events in the community and want us to promote it for you, please email us at asianpulse@gmail.com. We have run out of time, and I hope you have enjoyed the show as much as we do bringing it to you. If you ever miss our shows, you can always tune in on Shaw Cable every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m., Thursdays at 8:30 p.m., and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. All of our shows are also broadcasted in Calgary on Channel 10 on Shaw Cable Network, and they also get uploaded to our YouTube channel under Kamala Singh Shows. Before I leave, I bring these thoughts to you. The best love is unexpected. You meet them by fate, and it's an instant connection. And it's hot out there. Keep yourself hydrated and keep an eye on people who are elderly and babies. Best way to cool down is to drink as much water as you can. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. We look forward to seeing you next week on the same channel, same time. Bye for now.
क्या आप अपना ड्रीम होम खरीदना चाहते हो या अपने घर से पैसे निकालकर अपने किचन या अपने घर को रेनोवेट करना चाहते हो, लेकिन बैंक्स ने आपको मना कर दिया है? आप मुझे कॉल कर सकते हैं, यानी विक प्रसाद को। मैं एक इंडिपेंडेंट मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर हूं जो कई बैंक्स और क्रेडिट यूनियंस और प्राइवेट लेंडर्स के साथ काम करता हूं।
For more information, please call Vic Prasad at 604-306-6647. Vic Prasad is one of the top brokers of Invis Craft Mortgages and is also a member of the Canadian Mortgage Brokers Association of BC.
For any kind of visa-related services, contact Milky Way Immigration, a galaxy of opportunities located at Unit 209-9547 152 Street, Surrey, BC. They have licensed immigration consultants, placement officers, and LMIA experts to meet your immigration and recruitment needs. Book one-time free consultation either on Facebook or by calling 604-396-0005.